Peace be upon you. I'm Ashraf Ismail, and this is the Economical Detective. How do you start a business with a small amount of money and you transfer them with time to millions? Some of us don't start their investment because they don't have a lot of capital, but this is wrong because a big amount of money has never been a condition for investment, and if we have a lot of money, you don't have an idea sometimes, so you have to wait until the idea comes and maybe ages pass and you start in this rat race. In the beginning or in the end, we can change the first 1,000 pounds to 1 million pounds, but I would like to concentrate that investment or a good investment needs time and effort, and I am not going to give you a magical tool except if we are going to depend upon lottery conditions and statistics experts tell us that in reality you are more probable to have a car accident than winning in such kind of lottery. The first way is preferred by and also advised by the richest person in the world, Warren Buffett, is the strategy of buying and holding, buy and hold strategy, and this is related to investment in shares that you buy from a certain company and you keep them for a certain period of time in all the conditions of the market. Such as the idea here is that you can invest a trivial amount of money. For instance, you buy in 1,000 or 5,000 Egyptian pounds and you forget them for 10 or 15 years. On year 1919, a sparkling water company called Coca-Cola has started an investment of such way in a period in which that was very dangerous because World War was immediately finished at that time. Buffett says that if somebody has invested in Coca-Cola 40 pounds only at that time, this would have turned to $11 million in such time. If you, for instance, you have invested 10 years ago in Amazon, this amount would have increased or folded 20 times today. And this can be done even if you are in a small village in Cairo, but you have an internet. I know that the culture of investing in the shareholders is not an Egyptian or Arabic habit, but this is one of the most important investmental tools from which you can achieve millions. And the most important point here is to choose the share that achieves for you the best revenue, and this can be followed by experts in the shareholders market and the people who are specialized in such a field. If you follow the market, you will find that there are some tricks that are done. For instance, there are some sectors in the shareholders market that are always winning, special fields like for instance in the field of construction, cement companies, especially after the period of privatization that was led by President Sadat before, you would have increased your money many folds in the time of Sadat. Certain companies are always known to be always winning, and you have to follow the movement of the company. If there are problems that are threatening your investment, so you can liquidize your money, or you can make transition. Let us have a look at the cement companies, for instance. Why do I say that the profits of these companies have decreased in the last period of time, and some of them have lost a lot because of the high cost of production? And the second factor was the establishment of Arish company, an army cement company in Beni Suef that was open 2 months ago, and this caused to compete the private sector, and accordingly the profits have been less. And so if you are not following the market, economical market, you will find that all your money have vaporized because you are not following, and you should be following and not only waiting and having popcorn. Otherwise, if you don't follow it this way, you will be smiling and sitting with a smile. Another way that is profitable for everyone, but it needs a good mind, is what is called the services trading method. It depends upon the mediation between buyer and seller. Another example is the information trade method. For instance, if you are looking for an apartment, who is helping you in such a process? Normally the agent or the real market broker, who takes you and shows you the different apartments that are consistent with your request, and you give him a commission. This is another example. For instance, you give him 1 month of rental or 1% of the sales amount. The broker here is selling you the information that he has, and he can get the information, and he uses it and benefits from it. You need only telephone and the information. I know somebody who was seeking for an apartment in Nasr city, and he was asking for many apartments, and I gave him an idea to make ads on Alexa freely, and the people started to call him willing to rent, and some brokers also, and in few days he made his first commission in his life, and he profited of that. In spite of that, the owner didn't pay him as agreed before, not the same amount. So he didn't cost himself except some calls, and as we told you before, the advertisement on Alex was free. Also, another way is working power services, and there are other ways that you can also use to get benefit. And if you have any question, you can leave the question for me in the comments below in the video.